Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. Now making sure that my audio is working. Let me see. There I am. Rocky like a hurricane. Okay. So today I brought my computer in. Got to Geek Squad. When they opened up, my appointment was at 10:40. It took them literally 20 minutes to get everything taken care of. An annoying woman behind me doing on the keyboard on the laptop because people are horrible. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. The minister who is sometimes quite sinister. Ooh, I completed on my level on the first try. Ooh. So, got to there, got up to the counter, and the young woman that was at Geek Squad said, "I'm new here." That's enough to say. Then she said, "Did I bring the power cord afterwards?" Like, no, because I brought it last time and they said they didn't need it. So I brought it back with me. Didn't think I would have to bring it again because that's the whole thing about Geek Squad. You have plugs everywhere. Now, laptops are understandable. It says online you have to have, the connectors and everything. Bring in the cables, power plug, power cord, but not for desktop. So she calls over, could have been an assistant manager for the store. And he was working through, he knew the basic stuff there. Then gets to, thankfully, the head geek, because he had a pin, special pin, like gold wings and everything. So this was the guy. Thank God. The two guys put together figured everything out. So I stated customer states updates from Windows cause to boot in safe mode, which was disabled. The Wi-Fi adapter. He then used an external Wi-Fi adapter, and it did the same to it. That's not what I said. I said that I had a note on the note card that first I couldn't get the computer in a sleep mode because it was able to go to sleep. Then there was an update, then would not go back to sleep mode. Then blue screen. And then after the blue screen, they had a Microsoft update saying there was something you need to work on here. So fine, I did the update. I think it was a patch. I think it was that stupid patch. I didn't say it because let them figure it out. Exactly, but the details are there. Without saying it was the patch, I said no. Microsoft had updates. So I did the update. Everything seemed fine. Then I had a blue screen again, and it knocked out my Wi-Fi adapter. I put a brand new Wi-Fi adapter, as I talked about. On and off. Could not connect for a period of time. Blue screen, and then, it killed that one. So, let's see, no include accessories, terms of agreement. I did pay for the protection plan again. That was $180, $180. Save a penny. I honestly don't remember what it was last year. And I could look it up, but I probably deleted it already. I could have been $30 less last year, but it was like decisions like, do I need it? So if it was $150 last year, then it is what it is. Let's see. Update came updates came up, causing it to open into sleep mode, leading into. See, they didn't. You explain it 3 times over, and I still don't get it. Updates came up, causing it to open in sleep mode. And this one says to safe mode, leading to blue screen, which is now wiped out the Wi-Fi adapter, and customer used an external Wi-Fi adapter, and it stopped recognizing it as well. So the original service price was $249.98. And then with the Best Buy total yearly membership, $180. So hopefully they can figure out, because they're the only ones in town. I did the affirmations. I was doing the affirmations all morning, saying my name, my name is Slim Shady, and good things are happening to me. And good things are happening to me, and good things are happening. You're supposed to say this 100 times in a day. So I kept thinking, first, this girl was just hired into Geek Squad, and she doesn't know what the hell she's doing. And then telling them, I wrote down the card, and they put the card in the envelope. So I said I could not get into sleep mode. Update went through and caused a blue screen. And the blue screen knocked out my Wi-Fi adapter. Bought a new Wi-Fi adapter, and the blue screen wiped that out too. So it's on a card. So, oh God. I hope they get it right. They need to fix my computer, because I have Logitech, and I make my videos through Logitech. If I ever want to get back on Twitch for some bizarre reason, Twitch Studio was on the other computer. It's not supported, but probably wouldn't use it anyway. There's nothing for me on Twitch besides watching my dear friend Mackenzie Floor. I got so many pens in this thing. So when she's on, I turn on Twitch, but otherwise, it was never good for me to do that, because I have YouTube and I have 142 subscribers. I thought it said 143 on Sunday, but I guess I was wrong. Because I looked at the analog. I looked at the analysis. I looked on the analysis, and I found a little line, and it said, nope, you had 142 subscribers. Okay. Maybe it was that Mandela effect. Thinking, oh, it was 143. Who knows? But arthritic fingers crossed. But Geek Squad fixes my computer. My open box, old, cannot be updated past 2017 Wi-Fi adapter came in today to the post office, but it was after we got home. But what did? I was able to get it. I said, this came in Saturday. They shoved it in the box. But, I can't try to pull it out because they put the door on. And when you put the door on, you only get so much room, and it won't budge through the door. So this came in. It's kind of a mellow mushroom. That didn't work. Mellowing out. Oh, well, I think about it, because I did write notes, Like the joke now. I'm the minister who is still quite sinister. No, minister who is sometimes quite sinister. Yes, I am grateful. I'm surprised. It was Oz's after the show Sunday when you went on Oz's page for his 24-hour thing, and so did I. And so I was like, hey, taste the cake. Stayed on a bit. I was like, you know what? I'm tired. Was it Sunday? No, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Because I said I had to go to work in the morning. Deal with lousy customers. So 142. I'm surprised. I watch Mega J Retro do some stuff at the convention. I have not heard back. I've not heard back from my friend who went there, and she messaged me like, I don't know, she was quite silly about messaging me. Holy crap, Batman's bad. Batman's a vampire. Okay, was it? Where is it? People said happy birthday to. There's Kenny. She goes, Tom, did you want Death's Head? It was also at 10:21 at night, so like I'm already asleep on Wednesday. Thomas, Tasty Cake. Should have had 1A and Tasty Cake. Oh, Reverend. I couldn't get him on Wednesday, but we'll try again on Saturday. No reply. Like, well. And I told one of my cohorts, friend and cohort, hey, shake that sucker. That, well, we haven't heard from her. She's been busy. She left the show. I will still remain, as I said on Saturday's broadcast. I'm not perfect. But... Oh. For a split second, I swore I saw Cobra Commander on the website. I was like, oh, he's on the website. I'll come back when they have Death's Head. I'll order them both at the same time. No. Pillow fell down. How did I go from 3 people to 0 people? Wow. The timer thing up here. This timer thing. 12 minutes, 51 seconds. 0 people watching me. There's on Instagram, too. That's all meta. Which, of course, Zuckerberg is a freaking billionaire. And that was another thing. Someone I follow on Instagram is an influencer, I guess. He does a lot of comedy skits. Said someone took a picture from his page of his underage daughter and made comments about her on Facebook. He reported the person, and then they said, well, it doesn't go against our standards. But when he called the guy a weirdo, he got in trouble for defending his own child, who the stalker was saying things for. So again, the AI garbage. So every time now it says, we need to limit you on your likes on Facebook. Oh, you've been restricted for an hour. Well, screw you. And I'm using the keyboard again instead of using the keyboard in the laptop. If I could, I can't. I can? No, I can't. I don't have enough ports. Because this thing has a light up and there's 2 USB 3 plugs for this keyboard. One for the keyboard and one for the light in the keyboard. That's a Corsair. It's not the fancy multicolor one, but it's blue. I'm fine with it. Why does that guy look like Milli Vanilli? Hasbro Pulse. I almost did it again. Every time I'm using I put the mouse on the tray because it's easier. I just sit back and do nothing. But when I need to type something, I have to lean forward. But I did not see Death's Head. I just put everything. Shop now. Reveals. I could have sworn, I know I saw, deluxe IG-12 and Grogu, $34. Vintage collection Grand Admiral Thrawn. So that means it's small. Then he's regular, and then the deluxe versions cost $25. Jetpack Trooper, Stormtrooper with jetpack. That's awesome. No, Star Wars. I find it interesting. I'll look tomorrow, but I mean, it's low stock. Wolfie sold out, $25, and low stock on Deadpool. I would like to find Deadpool in the store, so I get Deadpool in the store, which leads me to. Can we just type in Cobra Commander? I typed in Death's Head, it didn't come up. Cobra Commander. Okay, there's view all results. Retro card back one. I saw the picture as I was once a man. I was once a man. And they do say sold out if they do. I remember that. Ooh, the Snake Armor Crimson variant. I only got a couple G.I. Joes that's more recent. Like Scarlet. For me, it was always those pin joints. No, I'll stick with Transformers. Even though I shouldn't have gotten that either. There's Sergeant Slaughter, $35. There's the Bat. Page 3. Okay. Well, there's Scarlet. I think I paid for less on Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not losing it because they had Dreadnought, Soundwave, and Dreadnought, Thunder Machines, Zartan, and Zarana. I remember that. I know I saw it on the page. He's not on here. It would have been, if I can get the two together, I would. If they come out with 3 3/4 inch figures, yes, I would grab them. They would fit in with everything. Because I need small stuff now to make room. No Death's Head on Hasbro Pulse. He must have sold out. Because I looked on eBay and it's like, I saved the two things since it's going to Hasbro Pulse. Wrong keyboard again. Death's Head. Nope. Hasbro returns to train 4 days ago. Will make his debut at Hasbro. Marvel's Marvel Legends series Death's Head will make its debut at the Hasbro Pulse toy store. Attendees can request a time slot to purchase, which, as Mega J Retro did say, and then I told my friends, if you can get it, it'd be cool. And they asked me if I still wanted it, and she couldn't get it. So. Manifestation, Hasbro Pulse booth, manifestation of HasbroPulse.com. I know I saw it. First to market. Limited quantities will be available to order on HasbroPulse.com after the convention while supplies last. I didn't even see it. I checked Sunday. That's just if they bring it in with a variant box, I'm fine with it. I don't need the comic version of the toy. I'm in a box. It's like all the Marks, all the blah, 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 Masters figures. I don't need it. It'd be nice to have, but I don't know. I did go Hasbro Pulse. HasbroPulse.com. Like I said, they're all the G.I. Joe figures, all the Star Wars figures. I didn't. It's well, on my counter, it says no one's watching. Like, you're typing, no one's watching. I don't know. But I didn't. I was on Hasbro Pulse. Let me go and do that link again. Hasbro Pulse. And that's it. Because that one did give the link to. I don't care what he's doing. They're all a bunch of criminals. Wow. $119 on eBay. Free shipping. $85, $100, $115, $85, $95, $99. It's a $40 figure. And all these a-holes. And that's the wrong one I clicked on. That's just the 3 3/4 inch scale one they want $40 for. I have a couple of them. I also have the one that was customized with the green outfit. And click on like Hasbro.com, newsroom. Remember Wolverine popcorn bucket. Yep. The convention exclusives and first to market Marvel Legends series. Death's Head, HasbroPulse.com. Continue. Back to HasbroPulse.com. I'm gonna just sign in. The password expired. Because I don't remember my password, so I keep changing. I don't caps. That's my email. Get the recovery code. I would love to get it, but anymore is like with those funky Snake Men figures. I cannot find them. Someone posted on Facebook. I was going to send to you, Kenny, but probably on the same page, same group. He found the Superpowers Green Lantern Hal Jordan figures. I did not know Hal Jordan was coming out on the re-release of figures. Like, of course, I find Hal Jordan. Yes, I have the original one. But just to keep, why aren't you letting me copy? Wrong keyboard again. Okay. I'm going to put this. I hate passwords. I hate passwords. 1. Now to change some of these to characters. There. Change to characters. Minimum 8 characters. Uppercase, lowercase, 1 special character. Must have a minimum of 5 unique characters. I can type it again. Okay, fine. Got it. Save it. I don't care. Keep. Oh my word! I gotta type the thing again. Hasbro Pulse, you're bastards. Yes, use my thing there. Oh, one thing I hate about laptops is that whole big section here because you use your finger to move the mouse around. I move the cursor around. I'd rather have a mouse. That's just me. I have a touch screen. Yes, update that. I mean, I got the touch screen. I got the mouse. I got the whole funky thing here too. It's like, I got 3 ways of doing this thing now. Okay. Yes, welcome back to the same old place that you laughed about. Same old place, but I did not see, what was that? Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser Hallway. I've seen a couple episodes of The Mandalorian when I was in Orlando. Transformers, what the heck is that? Shattered glass. Ooh. Do they combine? Deadpool's head. Pre-order now. I don't know. I'm back in the system, so I'm going to sign in anytime. Not worry about it. Delete. Yes, I don't want any Fury Hot Marco's Pizza. I love Marco's, but that's it. SDCC Super 7 selling out. A bunch of Muppet things. Wasn't in, not interested. I'm live on my channel, yes I know. And I got shot my way. I don't know. It'd be cool to get Death's Head. It'd be cool to get Death's Head. But I saw Cobra Commander. I was once a man. And now he's gone. Thank you, Kenny. That's true. It should always be that way. Mine, I just added the characters. I hate passwords. Let's also say Thunder again. Thankfully, I brought the computer in early this morning. So I brought the computer in. Took them 20 minutes to take care of this. And that stupid woman going tapping on the back of the laptop. Laptop. So got out there 10:20. Because it doesn't matter if you have an appointment. If you're there first, they can take you. That's normally the way of the game. So I did. There. So went to Best Buy. Went down the road to Krispy Kreme. Had a coupon for $10 for a dozen. So 4 glazed. And 1 of each that they got. So I did. And it was interesting. As usual. And by the time we got out of the Krispy Kreme, it was 10:40. So 10:20, just driving in this net, traffic. To get to the post office, which got my 2 things. Between everyone, I can't remember who did not get their splinter in the mail, but we'll get to that in a second. Love that Skeletor. Like I said, that is my most favorite figure, is the Battle Armor Skeletor. I have 2 and 2. When Battle Armor He-Man and Skeletor first came out, you had the face that looked like Skeletor looked like the original face. And He-Man, for some reason, I don't know how I picked it. Maybe it's only one I didn't pay attention. Sometimes it happens, sadly. Neck was jagged. I don't know who you are, 313 area code. Neck was jagged. So I had that. I was like, and it was different because these are the first wave figures. So the joints were very fast. Then I was able to get a second wave. And Skeletor's head was a little bit different. You can feel the armor was different. And He-Man had a good head. So a few months ago, I finally got a vintage He-Man head to eventually put on the original Wave 1 Battle Armor He-Man. I love that figure too. That's why Hebro did that redesign, did all of his workings on making the Origins version using the vintage body. Because the Origins body for Battle Armor He-Man now is garbage. Skeletor, you can't really tell because it's smaller, because everything's all fancy schmancy. But for the toy line, it was Battle Armor Skeletor. And because both of them are like different. And my first figure, though, was it? It can't be my first figure. I remember going to Lionel Playworld, and they had Man-E-Faces. And I was also getting the Transformers. So Man-E-Faces came in second wave, I guess. Yeah, because you have the original ones. Maybe I don't remember, but I remember Lionel Playworld, Man-E-Faces, and I got a couple of Constructicons. And they also had that cardboard playset for the Transformers, which was made by another company. I still have that. It's a bit worn because the ramp. I had a dresser, so the ramp wouldn't fit there. It's like didn't have a big enough table, but it was cool. Small window ones are horrible, but for Skeletor, can't really tell. Especially in January, when you go towards the back of the store, and they had not even that. No, I'm wrong. The back store didn't have anything. In the front of the store, we had a right side entrance, and you would go all the way to the left, and not the wall, but close to the wall, say aisle 2, aisle 3 from the left side. So let's say aisle 3. And then you go down there, and it's on the right side, all of what's left over that they had left from the last year at half off. So they're picking through the things like, wow. And since I got out of Star Wars then, I didn't collect any of the coins. I had a couple coins. I still have a couple here and there, and figures I don't. But all those figures, I can match this yellow. I'm going to do so. There's some paint rub off here. But he's a droid. He's made to suffer. I can see if I can match this brown and this yellow. That's where I also saw Voltron 2, which was those gladiators, the 3 gladiators, put them together in different things. It'll be the black, the red, and the blue, and whichever combination you want. The toys that never made it to America, the cartoon that never made it to America, because there's always Voltron 1 with the vehicles and Voltron 3 with the lions, and then they made the cartoon crossover episode. Like the 2 brothers, Pidge was in Voltron 3 with the lions. His brother was with Voltron 1 with one of the vehicles. He needs a bit of more. But the frown one, the permanent frown happened when Toys R Us took control. It's like me comparing J.M. Fields, which had a lot of stuff. Kmart appeared. And it's like everything seemed a bit overpriced. It's always been that way. Kmart's always been a little bit overpriced compared to Zare. Zare went away, which when I got, I had Battle Cat on, I got a lot of Star Wars stuff there because Zare was the best thing. If Playworld didn't have it, you had Zare. So I got Star Wars stuff. I had Battle Cat on Rain Check. Ended up giving Battle Cat He-Man Skeletor, which his backstrap broke, so I had a staple in there, Panther, to an ex-best friend. I eventually got him. I eventually bought him again, in the past couple of years. So I do have my vintage figures to go with. The other vintage figures I never got rid of. The cases I never got rid of. Because at the time, there was a time I tried to sell them, and this excuse me, toy store collector in place. So they're not worth anything. So I kept them. And then when classics came about, I see 2000X came about. I grabbed a couple Skeletors here and there. Did not get into classics. I was like, I can't. I got to draw the line somewhere. And I kind of drew the line with Origins, but I got into it. It's like, And here we are now, pondering again. I was getting to KB. There went to Ames, and they're like, pretty much the same. So I was able to get some Transformers. Playworld went away for Toys R Us over the years, and I got my stuff. That's the way it is. Circus World always seemed to be expensive. Oh yeah, we went from Circus World became KB, and then KB was bought by Toys R Us, which was weird, and then Toys R Us came back with a whole boutique thing, which I never saw, and also part of Macy's, which we don't have a Macy's anymore either. We had to go further north, or possibly one in Orlando Fashion Square. I didn't look last time. Maybe I'll look when I get back in January. But the toys will already be gone for Christmas. We had a store called OG Wilson's, which was the one catalog store. Go through the catalog and see what they had. Got some stuff. Luria's was pretty much the same, but that was adult end, no toys. Okay. But then we had Leeds. We had OG Wilson's in the Colonial Plaza and Leeds in the other place, which had Peach's record tapes outside. A place called Infinite Mushrooms, which had one junk place, and you had to be 18 to go behind the wall, which when my best friend and I went back there, I was like, this is it. We found more stuff at Fairville Megastore than anything else. And that ultimately changed to stuff because DVDs and movies went away. You can just go pay-per-view. But Infinite Mushroom had a whole store, just posters up and down. I was like, oh my God, look at all these posters. I love it. But with also the other part, that was an added part of the shopping center later on, but we had Golden Triangle, which was a sports store, which became remodeled for Target. We had Play World there, which now is a Burlington garbage store. We had Leeds, which became Wilson's and Leeds, still a catalog store, to become Surface Merchandise. And I remember going into, say, when I was able to go to the other one, which was, because I was in Orlando, this was in Longwood, Castleberry. And I still remember seeing Spydor from Masters of the Universe. I was done collecting the stuff then, but just going to Surface Merchandise and seeing all these things, and it was, I'm not sure if Surface Merchandise was the same anymore. Was still a catalog store, but they had a catalog too. I remember flipping the catalog, like the Sears catalog and JCPenney's catalog. Oh, the good times for that. But I remember all the time going to Surface Merchandise trying to find stuff. Then when Ames went away, we used to have Montgomery Wards. They had a nice regular catalog. So we used to call them Monkey Wards. It became Jefferson Wards. That was a time during the Transformers phase. And I bought, I got Jetfire from Jefferson Awards. I also remember when they came out with Rubik's Revenge, the 16 sided cube. So, holy crap. I did get the Skeletor with the belt and the single gold power sword and shield, I think. Or no, it was the ram staff. And the other one was the two halves together. One was yellow, one was silver. The tab broke, so I taped it to make it fit right. So I think, better times, especially when it was still affordable for living. Nowadays, is all these such a me society, and to see all that stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, oh my! I never heard Jay curse so much before. That was, I wouldn't be cursing, but I wouldn't know. I think I told you I wanted Death's Head. No, in Canada, so I give him that much. You did get me Death's Head. You brought your friend Flipor. But now I was like, well, I'm even wondering about the second wave of Turtles of Grayskull, but it's going to meld into Thundercats of Grayskull, or however they can put it, Masters of Grayskull. Yeah, Thundercats of Grayskull makes sense. So, like, we'll get 10 figures, 11 figures from the new stuff we've seen. So, okay, I can go with that. Just 11 more figures. Even though that little mini comic did show it had Stinkor looking like a werewolf. I would have liked that one. A couple of the other creatures in the background. That would have been nice, but they're not going to do that. Okay. They're just going to jump into the Snakeman idea. Masters of Thundera. So when I say I wanted Chitara, possibly Lionel, because it'll be that variant. The variants on their outfits. And Mumra. Both versions of Mumra would be nice. Ancient spirits of evil transform this decayed form into Mumra, the ever living. Holy smokes. That's some cracked pepper smoked sausage right there. Snarf, snarf. So the one thing that got in from eBay, which he needs paint. I should email him and say, what paint did you use? Because I got to paint over. I need the brown. I need the yellow. I think it will. The custom painted droids version of 3PO. So now I have all of them. Because in the expanded universe, when he painted himself purple to be under disguise, it didn't really say how much purple. And I just didn't really go that far. So for now. The 2 3POs. Oh, yes. I was going to do the... there's my other tablet there. So let me do this. I'm going to put my Best Buy information in the big drawer, which full of papers I need to get through. The thing I learned about this laptop, I was able to set it to 3 minutes if I'm not using it to go to sleep. it's plugged in completely, but it's at a 95% battery charge. And it said when it reaches a certain level, it'll start charging again. So I guess it knows what it's doing. I'm not going to. It did say I need to. Some programs are already outdated and to do this, but if I want to pay this much, it's not bad price, a year to do the warranty thing, I can do that. So I'll think about it. Let me think about it. Came in Saturday. That mini, tiny He-Man. I'm not. I got the Hot Wheels vehicles. The Wind Raider, the Battle Ram with Sky Sled, and Lion Shark. I did get the multi-pack from Amazon, the tiny He-Man, tiny Skeletor, tiny Battle Cat, and the exclusive Panther. And I did get Tila. I did not get the other ones because they look horrible. So that little He-Man is another one I'm going to save. It's for sale. Oh, I have Splinter. Splinter is mine. Oh, nice picture. So after Eternal's vanished, Master Splinter entered a deep meditation. Time and space faded away. When he heard them from far, far away, Splinter let go of all attachment to his physical form and followed his calling. It took him to the first planet in the universe, Eternia, where he suddenly appeared at Castle Grayskull as the spiritual embodiment of the power of Grayskull itself. I know someone read it. I can't remember who. Well, you can. Did you read it? So I'm quite happy. Where I put Mouse Jaw, I don't know. It's in the other room. They're all in the other room. First series, I'm very happy with. Second series, but they're not going to go any further. They're just going to go straight to Thundercats. Okay, So between the DC Primal Age figures, I got those at FYE and on eBay, so I didn't get all of them. Masters of the WWE, same thing. Masters of the Universe, same thing. It's a Turtles because it's just a short series. It's in the box because I tried to do some cleaning today. I cleaned the floor. I said, okay, these are the figures I'm going to open. I found my whippets. Oh, can't move it. Everything's on top of it. It's I'll get you when I get the camera working again. It's like, okay, there's my food. I put the snacks away. I did the TV thing. TV is just ready just to change the date. Gotta do it tomorrow. So I just take the pictures with my Amazon Fire. Go out for a bit tomorrow. I'm not sure where. But yeah. Email that dude. eBay, 3PO, email, paint. Okay. Go through these pens again because now it's full again. Why do I need this here too? I don't need this here. It's full again. But they all work. They're all good pens. I took it out of my other thing. It's like a Paper Mate Wright Brothers. I mean, this is a nice, good thing. This one has a little thing. Did that work? No, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, the pens work. For some reason, I have a Sour Patch thing in here. And pencils. I got I got a regular pencil. I got a mechanical pencil. I got the paper-made mechanical, not even mechanical. I got the paperweight sharp writer number 2. Again, I took out the one thing, made room. No, I took out this thing and made room. Okay. UPS store. I have a UPS store pen. I got a UPS store pen. Okay, that goes there. I got a UPS store pen. These are like limited edition. People kept taking them. I was like, so why'd you put them there for? I got a traditional Bic. Okay, took out those UPS store pens. I got a UPS store super pen too. Very unique. I didn't put that. Maybe because they're unique, I'll say, hey, you want a UPS pen? I got them too. I got another one, the Flower Shop. Beautiful woman, but she has such an attitude. Regular pencil. Another regular pencil just in case. Bunch of pens. I know they work. Ouch. Being stabbed by the pencils. Ouch. Got another regular Bic. Round tip. Got I got a marker. I got 2 Sharpies. Oh my god, I got 2 Sharpies in there. I got 3 Sharpies in here. What am I doing with 3 Sharpies? Okay. 1 Sharpie. That's good. I made room. I took out 2 Sharpies and 2 UPS store pens. Does this work? This works. Does this work? This works. Does this work? Yep, kind of. Does this work? Okay. Does that work? Okay. Okay, so this will go in the kitchen. These will go into the kitchen where they'll give use. Okay, gonna email the guy. I went to AMC's website to find out about the Wolverine bucket, popcorn bucket. It's not on there. They got head pool for $10 more with the skull and the eyeballs and the beanie. Like, I don't want to turn around and go, oh, head pool. And I was going to look up the schedule, Deadpool and Wolverine times. See how I feel on Wednesday. Wednesday be the only time I can because then it'll change it to later schedule. So if I can, it'd be great. I know who I looked at the list of spoilers. I really want to see it. I knew the spoilers people were in the movie. Cool, but again, I couldn't get if I can't get Death's Head. Maybe Hasbro will have the courtesy of releasing him in a standardized box because it was nice. Oh, it's based on the cartoon box. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but that box alone is probably $20. A Beowulf 1 UK, hello, sir. Which I'm salutation to you. More like Eldor. Salutation to you. How do you do? Coming Eldor, since I don't know how you want to be addressed. Pardon. The Wolverine popcorn bucket was not on the AMC website. It's like, okay, that was the one thing I was looking for. I don't have an AMC theaters. I know I have ordered like Optimus Prime's head. I got Optimus Prime as a tractor trailer. I'm most quite believably certain I have the Ghostbusters Ghost Trap popcorn bucket because it was available online. It's like everything available online you can get it, but there was no Wolverine bucket, and I would have put him in the back there just because obscure. Oh well. That said, I'll keep checking. Kenny will check for me too. So that was not there. A Shaolin monk on Instagram stumbled upon him because always do stumble upon. Said demon hand Buddha heart. You don't have a demon hand and a demon heart because you will end up destroying the world. And that's what I was going to look. I'm using the right mouse. Yeah, I'm using the right mouse on my keyboard tray. What was it? Oh, line it is drawn. Line it is drawn. Deadpool, Wolverine Takeover, classic comic covers. I know I want to get the Transformers kit version. Transformers Knight Rider version. That's awesome. Put him next to Ectotron. Whenever I ever should open him up either. Too. Such. Oh yes. Demon Hand. Buddha Heart. Well, he spelled it like that. Well, that's a dude. That's that. Yeah, he's on YouTube as well. Shi Hangyi. Demon Hand Buddha Heart, a saga of spirit and strength. Embrace the transformative potential of Demon Hand Buddha Heart and embark on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and spiritual awakening. He's on YouTube. I just want to find the meaning first. Oh, it's a concept often discussed by Shaolin master Shi Hangyi. It represents a balance between strength and compassion. The demon hand symbolizes the ability to take decisive action and face challenges head-on, while the Buddha heart signifies maintaining compassion, wisdom, and a good heart in all actions. Yeah. I want to get to his YouTube page. Subscribe to him. Subscribe. Boing. I don't need ads on my thing. Good. So I wrote that down. Why I did it. Someone messaged me. Oh. So between us, Christian, he knows I am. He posted a picture of David Warner, and he said, I posted this yesterday on the Facebook page, and damn, I'm glad it got a lot of attention. 22.8 thousand views. He said, how am I doing? How am I doing? Same old aggravated, mean to customers waiting to win the lottery so I can stay home to go through all my stuff and sell it for cheap while hoping that Geek Squad fixes my computer so I can have Wi-Fi again to do videos, as I can only do live streams, which is fine, but not enough. Though I could considerable... Oh, I suppose we can consider... Though I could considerably buy a new desktop if I won the lottery. I misspelled. And I almost had all in one breath if I didn't stop at considerable. But I'm still the minister who is sometimes quite sinister. I like that. We got the Merc with a mouth. The equal opportunity offender. Merc with a mouth there. equal opportunity offender, but the minister who is still quite sinister. The minister the minister who is sometimes quite sinister. The minister who is still quite sinister. I like that. Still quite. Yeah. I'll write that one down. The minister who is still quite sinister. Quite. I like that, quite. Or Jay says, quirky. Let's see. All videos remembering David Warner. Happy birthday, Eve Miles. Happy birthday, Eve Miles. Wow. So he's doing the birthday things, 24,000 plays, 16,000 plays, 836 plays, and 38,000 plays for Nana Visitor. Because she held the TARDIS one time. Hell with the broadcast. I'm just doing birthday videos from now on. See, we're not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. Dave Chapman of the rathole.ca. Dave stickers over there somewhere. Yeah. I switched him with Mackenzie. There's ET holding there because I wanted Mackenzie to be seen more. And because the Gadget yelled at all of us. It's like, what did I do? I mean, I'm the one that's understanding your mom with her issues, and the dad is on there, and then the downstairs neighbors are a bunch of a-holes, big a-holes. Yeah. What did I do? Anyway, so Dave is hosting the show from now on because there is no damage control. I mean, what damage control can I help with? I'm the one that said no, and I stand behind it. I won't say it again, but I'll stand behind what I said. And it wasn't that bad because I tell the truth. And I was talking with Kevo the other day, messenger, and talking about stuff, and because my brain gets kind of off kilter time to time, but when I read back a message he told me was said, like, oh my god. Then I went to the whole thing about this and that. I know someone who how do I get through this without saying it wrong, but makes me kind of wonder myself. Someone posted on Instagram. Someone posted on Instagram, and then the guy comes in, attaches himself, and then others can attach themselves to it and show them the other two laughing their heads off. The video on Instagram said, well, something about saying, well, I'm a lesbian. And the guy was like, from another country, goes, so you're a dude and you'd like women. So you're a dude. Number one, you're a dude. And the two guys were laughing. It's like saying, I'm a donkey and I want to become a camel, but I don't like camels, but I like donkeys. I don't understand what's going on. And two guys were laughing, like, I didn't laugh. I understood it, but I didn't laugh at it. It's like I know someone who had the surgery, right? And the situation there was the young woman had a boyfriend. Life was not very good for her. Her father brainwashed her. Stepmother, didn't do anything, laid in bed all day while the young woman had to take care of her step sibling with everything, and even making dinner, stuff like that. And then she finally left, but still, troubled and on medication. And some got to some point of wanting to have the surgery taken care of. It's like it's because stop taking the medication, and has a support rabbit, a very big support rabbit. Well, I don't know about the rabbit, but I know it was a support rabbit. I don't know if it was how it was a little bunny or a big bunny or Harvey, or Harvey kind of thing. I remember um, my grocery manager. He was talking about there was I don't know. I guess he knew them. There was a young woman, beautiful young woman. She was talking with these others that had the surgery, and they convinced her to do it. She was just so confused. Everything the boyfriend said, you know what, you should have surgery, and everything else. Chop chop. And oh yeah, he was someone he knew, but he left New York before he knew what else would happen. But for the young woman in New York to do that, that was under peer pressure. With the one I know of, I don't know, was that peer pressure? Was it being on the medication? Was the most likely the brainwashing of the father? Is that you he kicked her out of the house. Of all the things of taking care of the stepchild, and the mother didn't do it. Stepmother didn't do anything, and that's right. Kicked her out of the house, broke up with the boyfriend, uh, couldn't do the job, got off medication, and decided then she wanted to have the surgery and go through the hormone things and everything else. It's I'm not saying anything against, never would. But was it, what did she snap? Was it because of peer pressure? Was it because of brainwashing? I don't know. We'll never know because, people have so many things that go on in their lives. You never know these things. You try to help, but even the best fall. We lost a lot of good people to taking lives in their own hands. It's not to say it's not a mental illness. You do no. It's more conforming from what I can put together. Like I said, it was brainwashing of one girl, and this the one I know, the pressure of everything to become someone stronger, and so I was like, what, this is how I'm gonna live now. But that's just psychological, taking psych class and trying to understand how everything goes. With me, I fiddle with id, ego, and super ego. I can't remember which one was supposed to be like the id in terms of myself, the child who's always wanting everything. The I forgot what it was Ego again. Ego, the character I put up, like, look at me. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. One hides behind the mask. Try to make people happy and stuff. And I think I made the super ego was the one that's always angry. Because all these horrible people, like something happens, and here's a weird thing. So, a smaller bottle, about this size, was found on one of the aisles. It was dark yellow. It had bubbles. Now, obviously, it was because it's the whole can't break the protein down in your system and it bubbles and but my sister Mary said we're gonna do a nice. I said first thing get gloves, and Mary said you get some gloves and then you get Jesse, who he's Gopher. Muppets Gopher, not necessarily Gopher from Love Boat, because couldn't give him that much credit. He supposedly he did this and went because that's what we're told. Because assistant manager said he smelled it, didn't smell like urine, but it looked like it. It had the bubbles in it, and it was a dark orange color that I'm so aware of because I don't take care of myself breaking down. Yeah. But we joked. I said it was warm. And that's what I sent to. That's what I said. Christian was on Thursday. Yeah, stupid 313. I don't know who you are. Delete you later. I'll delete you bastards now. Okay. Edit call log. Before I forget, I sent Christian the picture because I should call him back when I get the computer back. I will. Wow. 16. Okay, I'm keeping that one. My mom called me on Christmas Day. That's kind of cute. Delete. Did I delete? Okay, I took the picture and it hashtag warm. And he goes, ew, hell no. It looked like it. It wasn't. It supposedly was not warm, but what kind of what kind of would put a bottle that looks like urine on the shelf? Because none of our drinks are warm like that. Oh man, so close. So this one I got to the UPS store because it wasn't sent to a PO box. I just took it out of the bag. So I got Larry still sitting at my desk with my Skeletor head. Doesn't fit. Every figure I got was up there. Every Funko I have, Doctor Who, the head pops off, no big deal. But for Superman, the other ones don't fit, don't work, don't pop off. This was a flesh mask from the 11th Doctor, one of the ways for the 11th Doctor. It was I can't remember the episode. They became some kind of, they're born out of liquid, Their mind, anyway. Flesh mask. I took one of them before. This one's a little bit different. They were all different. They fit over the figure's face. And I painted one gold little dots to become with one of my Monster figures, which drawn by Paul Hanley. He did it right. And so I got the figure in the other room. Should I show again later? We had to put a little bit of padding on this just to little something, just so we can hold it. Kind of like Deadpool and Wolvie, which I did by both of them, accessories kits. I'm gonna probably glue it in. Not glue it, but figure out something. When I put the head, when I finally paint him up. So tomorrow I'm busy, and on Wednesday I'm gonna go see the movie, and hopefully next week I'll get my computer back. The mask represents when I was the cult leader of the Order of Nine. Everyone else wore a green hooded cape or red hooded cape, and with a white mask. Because I don't need to see my followers; I just see them with a mask. I was filming one night, and they needed someone to walk. There's two of us walking in front of the house, wearing the green robes and the mask. So I was like, wow, I get to wear the mask. Something happened. My mom wasn't feeling well, so I had to go pick her from work. So I didn't get to do it. But my friend Dez, who's an actor / truck driver now, because he's no money, he took the place, so he made all comical in there, and so he actually beats himself up. It's weird. So maybe it was a good thing, because if I was there, he would have got. Like, no. But at least I wore the hooded cape and the mask, just sat there like. So at least I had to treasure the moment. So the mask represents the cult of nine, the cult of personality, the cult of Skaro, the Order of Nine. And for a moment, I did have the mask. But it'll be Larry. When I do the touch-ups, when I get the two paints behind there, take a toothpick and just draw a belt on there. One more coat of purple. Silver? Yeah. One more coat of purple pansy, then the sterling gray for the belt. When I have the little tiny, I guess I technically could have just bought another little pet for $5 and have it painted white. That represents a lamb. I mean, it would have been bright. Yeah. But I have a 3D printed one about that big. Wouldn't be, it's not Funko style, but at least have a little lamb. The sacrificial lamb. Just like the little porpoise I had, and I tried to fit on the plastic, and the tail broke, and a little piece of the tail shattered and fell somewhere on the floor, because I don't think most of the time. Genetics. But I got them glued and taped in a little slot. Not the lamb, but the little porpoise is on the other side, hidden in there, behind the thing, because it can't be seen. Because the design flaw of the plastic. But the new plastic wouldn't be going to work at all. So when I do the whole showing things off, I'll take them out of the box and carefully go, hey, this is Larry. He's the cult leader of the Order of Nine. There's the porpoise, which had been Polly the porpoise. And that's the lamb, which is a sacrificial lamb, which I slit its throat and shake out the contents over the dude and goes, size will rule. So I'm happy I can make a little mask represent the show. And also I got a Solarian mask. Secondary Solarians. So I never got a Solarian figure. It was like, well, third level. It wasn't a 70s or 80s Solarian. It was the Moffat's version of those Solarians were masks and they will look like this if you want. Now Doctor Who knows what. Put on the Skeletor head because it's silly. Sit there. So that's I was going to open some figures, but no connection. I do have a connection. I've been connected all day. What's wrong with you? There we go. That was pretty much it for my day. Krispy Kreme donuts. I had 2. That was enough. I do want to just sprout some religious things, but that'd be another day. I can do that on Wednesday. I have to see what I get in on Tuesday. I'm not going shopping Wednesday. This I found. This is important to spread the word on. If people not watching my live stream, they should be anyway. Your will is not enough. Leaving one folder filled with the information will make your loved ones' lives so much easier when you're gone. Banking, credit card, and investment account names, numbers, and contact info. Insurance policy info and account numbers. List of all properties and large assets along with loan info. Current bills you pay with account numbers and names. Account names and numbers. Computer account usernames and passwords. I really need to write down my stuff on paper or type it up. I can't even use a printer. No. That's right, I can use a printer. When I get the computer up again, I'm going to print it out. I'm going to type up everything on there and fix it. Safe deposit access info. Partnership or corporate agreements. Healthcare forms such as health POA, DNR, and organ donation. Burial instructions. Because, to stop the burden, they may say just, do the cremation, or they want to be a huge-ass burden and be buried in a gold-plated casket with brass handles and silver lining to prevent them from coming back as vampires because it's silver all over the place, and 24-karat gold cross on their chest, just saying. Crispy. And specific bequests of personal items. I bequeath this item to Kenzo Creations because he has taken care of everything for me, so he deserves this huge ass item because it took forever for me to dig through and get to it again. I just looked at my stuff today. I was like, okay, I was never clean the floor a little bit. I move everything in there. I had a box. I had figures on top of a mini box. It was a Power Dasher from Amazon, Transformers Power Dasher. And a box that was empty. So I kept my GPS in there. And I watched it go down. I said, I'll take care of it later. And all of a sudden, plunk. Like, crap. And when I was feeling around, I almost knocked down my expensive custom Dalek Emperor. I was like, And so today I said, you know what? Put the box in the other room because maybe I'll use it later. And I just made room for more things, more figures to be on display in there. So I can walk by and say, oh, look at my figures. Can I display them here one day? I hope so. So did that. Clean the floor a bit. It's meaning to open some figures. I was meaning to open the droids figures of 3PO and R2 and opening up these, just to open them. Just Zur and R. I still don't understand how they can get Bruce's new persona, Zur and Ah, separated from his body to be attached to one of Bruce's robotic Batman armors. But then again, when he was killed by Omega, was it Omega? No, he was killed by Omega was Doctor Who. The Deathstroke. What am I? I can't remember the name. Well, Green Lantern did come out. That means I do have him. Silly me. Darkseid. When Darkseid killed Batman, and then in Zero Hour, not Zero Hour, no, I love that issue, Zero Hour. Blackest Night, the dude brought his corpse back to life with the black power ring, and then he went back to being dead. But then somehow Bruce's soul went into the past, so he was a pirate, he was a caveman, he did all these things, and somehow got back into the future because time travel is a possibility in everything and everything. They couldn't say, okay, Dick Grayson's going to be Batman permanently. No, we're going to bring Bruce back. His back was broken. No, brought him back. Yet Barbara was shot through the spine. Can't bring her back to walking. No, it had to be a whole time change, time passages, changes and stuff like that so she could become Batgirl again. Younger. I had no problem with Batman. It's just these stories that keep getting... But this body, the hush body for this one, I accept it. I do not accept the hush body. I do not... Kenny, you got Dark Knight Returns Batman, but he was a big, bulking dude because he was older. It's like, to use his body with that, it's like just... Maybe I held in my hands. I don't know. To justify it, but... And then they also, through McFarlane Toys, they had the black costume figures with the Wonder Woman, which is like, and Hush Batman body, and the one Superman body is like... Amazon said, "Oh, has been a delay in the movie version, the Batwing, the black Batwing, the black Whirly Bat, and the movie accurate color scheme of Batman." They said, "You still want to do it?" I said, "Yes, I do," because it's sold out. One, two, three, four, five. The Hulkish He-Man. And the bent up card, and Moff Gideon, which I'll put my head on his body. I'm not sure how I want to paint it. Do you want to paint it on? I kind of like it the way it is, the navy, the blue, and the black, without altering anything else. Since the uniforms are usually gray for Imperials, and in the comic book was green, but I'm blue, da-boo-dee, da-boo-da, da-boo-dee, da-boo-da. And the black. Maybe I just paint over the weathering. Maybe for $18 on $8 at Ollie's. I didn't know I had two. I forgot. So I pop his head off, put my head on there. I can have myself as an Imperial officer. Yeah. But, well, an hour and a half again. So I'll see who's on. Probably a few people are on. I'm keeping this Your Will Is Not Enough paper close by. If I get a bigger crowd, I'll read it out again. As a reminder, people. And stuff like truth. Jesus saves lives. It's the American way. Kind of thing. But, yeah, that's about it. I'm going to put my little... See, he's got the mask. I'm cool with that. Slurring mask. I'm going to... put it with Silver Surfer so I don't lose it. I'm going to dive into these sun chips I like a lot. Thank you, Beowulf1 UK, for showing up. Appreciate that. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. will be The Legend of Charming TARDIS, hosted by Dave Chapman of the rathole.ca. And two others will be talking about New Earth, the first first season for the 10th Doctor, but that was after Christmas episode. They're not doing Christmas episode. I will not be on it because I just I don't feel like doing any reviews right now. Thank you, Kenny, as always. When things are sent out, I will make sure I have a place. They will be fitting. Like I said, I want to have the very obscure things. Of course, we switched that. Probably be like the TV thing. Every month, if I'm not itching to do so, every month or every 6 months, switch everything out. Just say, oh, look at that. Oh, you got that. Oh, yes, I do. Besides customs. Majority of the customs from Kenzo Creations and my friend James Lee, who did the heads for me. So it'll be a bunch of me's just all around. Bunch of me's Funko style and a bunch of me's properly Doctor Who style. Make sure where my microphone is. Okay. So thank you all for showing up. I'll be back on Wednesday. I really got to find more magnets. I have more magnets. I just don't know where they are, as usual. Look at those fingerprints. I'm back at... I got to rewrite this, too. I smudged it. YouTube where it got smudged. Well, got to do for August anyway. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. Okay. So Wednesday, the 31st, on YouTube, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time / Universal Time for 1 hour plus. See what I got tomorrow and see how Wednesday ends up. Because talking about work just irritates me to no end. With threatening pieces of garbage that need to be burned in hell. What can I say? So, until then, always remember, time waits and turns slowly. Look at that light out too. Does that make a difference? That would have made a difference.